Every now and then, I have an idea that I want to complete before my time on a server comes to a close. This time around just so happened to be the construction of my very own treehouse. Before we get into this story, just a quick word from today's sponsor, NordVPN. The fastest VPN available, and you can ensure you're always connected to the fastest VPN with their NordLynx protocol. You can use this service across all of your devices and it helps to keep your private information safe. After all, safety online always goes first, and without the use of a VPN, your data can be stolen by the increasing risk of online hackers. With over 5,000 servers in 60 different countries, you can become protected from this basically anywhere in the world, and it comes with its own advantages too. Simply by connecting to one of the many VPN servers, you can gain access to movies and series that you usually wouldn't have access to. Or, whilst you play your favourite game, you don't have to worry about being kicked for your ping being too high, thanks to the VPN masking your actual IP address, meaning no DDoS attacks. One simple click will instantly have you connected, and right now trying out NordVPN is totally risk-free thanks to their 30-day money-back guarantee, and it's so easy to use. So why not give it a go via my link in the description and enjoy the peace of mind knowing your information is protected with NordVPN. If we wanted to build this treehouse though, we were going to need a starting base, and the best way to do this is to simply gather some supplies, head to the trader, and sell everything before purchasing the required items you need. So that's exactly what I did. I looked for all sorts of valuables, including barter items, guns, armor, and any kind of weapon attachment that would sell for a decent amount at the trader just northwest of this military base I was currently at. Now, of course, I wasn't going to be alone in this journey, and so when I left the military base, I headed straight to the trader to meet my teammate Hawk. Okay, where you at, Hawk? What's your in-game name?
Sneak.
I see you. I've seen you for a second. Hi. Hello. Alright, let me create a team. 3.
1759.
With both of us now together and ready to start our adventure, I quickly sold everything I had collected, and with our money combined, we could buy the required base building items for our starter base. Once all the building stuff was checked off the list, it was time to head to our starting base location. It was quite far away from where we were currently at, but this location was perfect for getting started. 2 large cities were nearby, and they would spawn a bunch of base building items that we were going to need in order to build our treehouse. Now, don't get me wrong, our starter base wasn't much, but like I said, it was the location that was going to help us the most. The large city of Waldo lay just down the hill, and with it came loads of industrial areas to give us that perfect head start in collecting the required items we needed for the treehouse. We were looking for everything from nails, hammers, code locks, and even duct tape, which would save us time and money in the future. Because let me tell you, buying this stuff from the trader isn't cheap on this server. In fact, most of it can only be found. So if we got this out of the way now, building the treehouse would go a lot smoother. It really wasn't long before our base started piling up with construction items, and this was going surprisingly well. We did quite a few runs back and forth from our base to Waldo, and we were collecting the items we needed fairly quickly. But of course the main item we needed, which were nails, were definitely the most scarce item. So it became clear it would take some time to collect the many boxes of nails we were going to need before we could even consider building the treehouse. But just when we were leaving base for another run to look for primarily nails at this point, we got a little distracted.
Well, that was close. Can I push those shots?
Yes, always.
This was our first sign of activity, and we were intrigued.
Oh wait, I might have found where the shots were at. Yep, I found where the shots are at. There's a base here with a little bird.
If we could somehow manage to steal this helicopter or even snowball our way to some top tier gear sets, then this would be the ideal start. A helicopter would allow us to basically travel anywhere in the map and increase our ability to get loot, including nails, and top tier gear sets would increase our chances of survival if we ever got into a fight. This would be risky, but when an opportunity like this presents itself, sometimes you just gotta take your chances.
There's... Oh, guy at the heli!
I'm coming! Oh, between you and me.
He's dead, a headshot him.
Nice.
Oh, this...
Oh,
That's me! I'm hit once.
pushing. I'm flanking him. I'm flanking him. Good. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him.
Are they pushing me?
No, yeah, but they don't see me. Yeah, he's pushing you. One's pushing you.
Yeah?
Yeah. I hear him.
You're gonna have to kill.
He's in between you and me. He's on the street. Yeah, he's in the house. He's in the watermelon house. He pushed
Yeah,
the watermelon
yeah,
house.
that's where I just was.
Yeah, he's pushed it.
Oh no, I've run out of ammo! Oh, I'm dead! Damn it!
Well, I did say it was risky, but don't get too disheartened. This base of theirs plays an important role in this story, so keep it in mind. We're starting off day 2 with, well, more looting. In fact, most of this day consisted of looting and PvPing in order to build up some gear. But this time we had a few things we wanted to do, including keycards. This keycard laid far north and it was a long run to get over the mountains, but we did find a car which was going to speed up the run on the way back.
There's a car here. It's open.
No way. What?
Okay.
Can we stash it out here somewhere?
What the?
Oh, well, that works.
Okay,
And it's
that's perfect.
That works. Good God.
This loot crate had a few things of value, but we really needed nails more than anything, so after doing this loot crate and taking the car back towards base, I thought it was a good idea to check out the other methods of collecting loot in hopes of finding construction supplies in bulk. Airdrops were first on my list. We had done a locked room so far and that didn't prove worth the time for nails as we only got one box, so hopefully if we got a construction airdrop that would prove to be more efficient. But we didn't get so lucky this time. A few more airdrops came down over time and each and every time they just didn't give me what I wanted. At this stage I was on my own as Hawk had a few things to do, and although I was solo, I did manage to get a few things done.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
I thought it was worth the time just to get the extra gear from the spare keycard we had, just so that it was out of the way and also to see if maybe we just got unlucky with the amount of nails we got first time around.
Oh my god, that's insane. That is insane!
Although the crate loot itself was really good, it spawned 0 nails this time, so it was confirmed that these were not worth the time and effort for what we really needed. The funny thing is, this crate loot didn't even last long. Oh shit, there's a player right there. The final thing I wanted to do as a solo was to check out King of the Hills. There was a chance that they would spawn a crate dedicated to base building items, and best of all, it would spawn in bulk. However, they were very competitive.
Oh shit, no. That's been captured, time to push out.
Perfect timing gave me exactly what I was hoping for, and with a great escape from the helicopter hovering above, I made my way back to base. Hawk had now logged back in at this stage, and we pushed another King of the Hill to see if these were going to be our lucky charm.
It's like literally about to pop up. There it is. Let's go! Yes! Grab stuff.
This was a hugely successful day, but it was starting to get late. With everything we had collected so far, we were ready to start construction on the treehouse the next day. Or so we thought.
Actually got
PKM's
raided.
gone.
We got raided, but the weird thing is they only took the nails and explosive materials. Everything was still here, so we could simply rebuild. Now of course this was a massive setback, and we knew we had overstayed our welcome, so today we were really going to grind for the first couple of hours to at least get a few boxes of nails so that we could simply move our base to the secret location where we would start the construction of our treehouse. Now Hawk had continued playing the previous night and actually found something very valuable. I just had to follow this weird treasure map she made.
Oh my.
A helicopter, and although we weren't going to use this at the moment, it becomes crucial later in this video. Right now, however, we needed to turn our attention to gathering those boxes of nails we so desperately needed. I had heard that the large city of Portland just north of us was the best place to find those nails, so we headed there as soon as we could. Portland was a huge city, and it became clear that other people knew of its value too. There were loads of bases and signs of other player activity, including an abandoned car which we really needed. This would speed up the process of doing these loot runs for nails to Portland, as it became clear it really was good for finding nails and other valuables. But with it being so good, we weren't the only people coming to plunder its loot.
Oh, heli.
I hear that, yeah.
Like behind that shed. Oh no, he just took off. He just took off. Never mind, he's further. He's further.
Oh, I hear him now.
Oh, I see a guy. See a guy. See a guy. See a guy.
Where?
I gotta move because I think he saw me. He's... Where are you at? He's in this, industrial. This, like, one-story industrial. Yeah, I am over... Oh, he's gonna... Yep. He's just literally standing still, holding an
I
eagle.
know, Damn, it really sucks. I see him. There's two. Okay, one's headshot. Okay, one's dead. Everyone conned him. He's dead.
Nice.
Killed 2. Yeah, one's pushing me. He's dead. Killed 3. 3 dead.
Nice.
Safe to say Portland was my new favourite spot for getting loot, and although we couldn't retrieve another helicopter from these guys, it gave us some extra gear sets. Overall, we collected 6 boxes of nails from this one run to Portland, and that was enough to get started. All we had to do was prepare and move to the secret location where I wanted to build our treehouse. Moving day had finally come, and after parking up from our trip to Portland, we cut down some trees, cut up some planks, and crafted a new shed and plot pole to place at our new secret location. Once everything was crafted and ready to go, I quickly dismantled some extra storage we had before heading down to the car with Hawk and heading to our new location. This is it. Right, now we need to be very careful where we place this plot pole. Once at the new spot, we placed a new plot pole, placed a new shed, and finally placed some storage inside so that we could start transferring all of the loot from our starter base by filling the car and our characters' inventories. This would definitely take a few trips back and forth, but thanks to the new location not being too far and with us having the use of a car, this wouldn't take too long. And construction of the treehouse could finally begin.
I taste the tear gas, wash the pepper from my eye. When it gets rowdy, I stand by it on the side. Should let a curse out on the prideful and the... I can't keep running till I know which son I am. I can't keep running. I can't keep running.
After doing a few runs and finally saying goodbye to our starter base, it was now time to start construction of the treehouse. But in order to do that, there were a few things to do, and the first on that list was to get a crap ton of logs by cutting down a crap ton of trees. After getting all the logs we would ever need, it was then time to get planks. Building a base on this server isn't too difficult to understand. Simply all we had to do was have the required items inside the workbench, and this would allow us to craft whatever we needed. Then you could take that crafted item and place it. We could then freeze that item in place thanks to the new building tools added to this server, and then get the perfect placement by using the various movement options we had. The first step for the treehouse was of course to make an entrance, and the plan was to link up all of the 4 large trees that stood on their own and give each a different purpose. The first tree's purpose was to be the entrance, and I had a pretty good idea in my head of how this could work. Right,
right now, the moment of truth, if I get flung off to Narnia. Oh my god, that's so cool! That is so cool! With the first stage complete, I waited until daytime before starting work on the next platforms. Each tree would be connected with third wood walls tilted on their side, and that would be attached to a floor which had the tree running through the middle of it. At this stage it became clear that the nails were quickly running out, and so I decided to build up platform 2 into a room so that we could store our stuff in there overnight instead of a shed which could be raided by 1C4. I was not going to make that same mistake. Before logging off for that night though, we had just enough nails to finish the final platform, and this would be a good foundation to continue the next day. Nice. Nice. This is sick. Have we been raided? Doesn't look like it. What about the shed? Oh, it's still there as well. Perfect. Day 4, and if we were going to complete this treehouse today, then that meant a lot of looting. The first step was a trip to Waldo, where we in fact found a few boxes of nails and a few other supplies we needed. But ultimately Waldo was no match for Portland, so once we finished in Waldo, we decided to head up to Portland, and I don't know what it is about this city, but it's always full of surprises. That's C4.
Oh, oh wait, that's C4?
That's C4. This only meant one thing, a raid. And after stashing away all the good stuff I had found so far, I went to do some investigating. 2C4, which means they're going through a cinder door.
Ooh, there's a heli.
Heli.
Oh, the pieces are coming together. Give me a snipe.
It seemed that they were bringing in other players and probably more C4 as they needed it via a heli. This meant there was no way in for us, but maybe we could be a little bit annoying to these guys and with a little bit of luck get some loot. I just needed to find a new position in order to get eyes on their helicopter. See one. After a lot of waiting around, they finally made a move. I just didn't expect it to go the way it did.
Oh.
This is it. It's gonna go up and I might have a shot. It's going up. Nah, he's he's just fucked it. It might blow up and kill him. That might have actually killed them. There, I see one, he's dead.
Down there?
Yeah.
Imagine if they have C4 on them.
If they have C4, just grab it and we're running, okay?
Alright, I'm pushing. Oh yeah, I see it.
Go.
M110? Grenade launcher? Oh, there's another dead guy here.
That means there's just one left in the base.
From what we could tell, there was only one guy left inside, so I took that sniper that Hawk got off the guy that blew up in the helicopter and headed over to a familiar building. If I could kill this guy, we could safely take the helicopter that blew up by simply repairing it. But these guys were so much more prepared than we thought, and they would quickly be back.
Oh, I hear a heli coming in.
No way. Another one?
Chinook, I think.
Oh no.
Should I just take off? Should I just go for it?
Oh, I hear the heli now, yeah. It's a Huey. And it's gonna land. You need to push it. It's landing on you. Wait, camp the body. Go in the hotel and camp the body. He's gonna...
He ruined it. He ruined that heli.
He's gonna be right in front of you, Hawk.
I know. I can't push.
Right there. Right on you.
I'm knocked.
Unfortunately, Hawk died, and so I was left on my own to see what I could do. If I could hold them off for long enough for Hawk to get back, then maybe we had a chance.
Wait, he's repairing the heli. I've just hit him so many times, and it did nothing. Wait, maybe I did kill him. I think I killed him. I've killed him in the helicopter.
Nice.
One's on the roof of the base, looking for me. No, I didn't. What? Wait. He's just crashed it again. Hell, he's gone again. There's one's on the roof of the base.
There are two down there?
I've just hit one on the roof so many times and he lagged.
So far I was being successful at holding these guys off, but they were not going to give up that easy.
Oh, I hear a heli.
As Hawk was running back on foot, she heard another helicopter flying in the direction of the raid. These guys were coming back one more time, and so I had to make a move for it to get what I could and get the hell out of here. After grabbing what I could from the crash site, I then headed back to my stash, grabbed what I could, and then started heading out of there when I heard the helicopter coming back once again. I had to try my luck with the RPG I got off the body and then get the hell out of here.
Should I go for it?
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah. What do you got to lose?
Fucking YOLO. No, I missed. Time to get out of here.
But on my way home, I had to poke at the bear. I got the guy's dog tag, so I knew who it was. I reached out in chat and had a little fun.
That's
Not
true.
expecting these guys to respond the way they did.
What?
These guys simply wanted us to leave them alone to be with the raid, and in return would leave us a bunch of nails. We needed the nails more than the loot, so why not? I believed them because on the way back, they were flying away, and to be honest, I had nothing to lose. But
Second
don't
can
be
for you.
mistaken, people can be nice at one moment and mischievous if given the chance. This time, however, they chose to be nice. They were even kind enough to give us another helicopter. I guess they had too many. Ooh.
BRB.
Now let's depot all these nails.
Dun, dun. Schwa. Do you scroll? That's
Oh
all crap.
my god. Okay, we have enough to build so much. But before we did any more construction, there had to be left behind loot in that base.
Just careful.
Oh dear. Get
There
out,
it
get
is.
out, get out, get out. It's gonna blow. I can't get out. No! I can't get out, Hawk.
I don't know, dude. We're both gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna die.
Oh, no. Not if I get down here. No! I told you guys to remember the heli that we found a few days ago. I'm so happy that this is still here. Let's give this another go.
For a little bit.
And then down here, right?
No, 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 no. You're right.
Like right here.
Now,
Just-
yeah. But is it gonna crush the no, go up.
We're good, we're good, we're chilling.
Jumping out.
Okay. Yep, you jump. Okay, out.
You trapped me! You trapped me!
I need to get down these stairs and run. Get the fuck down the stairs. Run! Please don't kill me, I beg. Yes!
Yes!
I lived. Oh my, how did we live? Oh my god. With the second time around going that little bit better, we dived right into the space and started pillaging for what was left behind by the previous raiders. After looking through all of the loot, I repaired the helicopter. Even if they blow up, you can still use a repair kit to restore the damaged vehicle. Thank God for this too, because without the heli, we would not have got out of here unless we jumped off. And we were gonna need it for its storage capacity too. You see, if we took all of this loot, we wouldn't have to loot for construction tools again, and best of all, we could sell all the junk for a lot of cash at the trader. It took quite some time for us to get all of this out of
Yes.
here, but it was gonna be worth it. The helicopter ended up full and our characters were well equipped. Let's go.
Yay!
A short but exciting journey back to our base in the helicopter was much needed, and it put us in the perfect mindsets to finally complete our treehouse.
That animation.
Before we go any further though, I think it's the perfect chance to explain exactly what we plan for this treehouse. As you already know, we have the first tree dedicated for the entrance, but as you come over the first bridge to platform 2, you'll get to the first room. This was to be a dedicated room for storing and crafting construction items, a crafting room if you want to put a name on it. Then the third platform was going to be built up so that it could house a main loot room where our valuables would all be. Then finally the raised platform on the back side would simply be an area to chill out and admire everything that we had built. Before we did any major construction though, we had a few items lying around that I could place on that back platform just to make it that little bit cooler. A spotlight, a sandbag and a tank trap kit. And then once we were ready, we started construction of the main loot room. Progress was quickly being made and it was all starting to come together, but that main loot room building was going to be 2 floors. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. There was only one hiccup in this entire build, and that was that the plot pole was only like 1 meter off, meaning this tiny gap was just out of our building zone, but we found a fix by tilting the wall inwards, and to be honest, I think it gives the structure a little bit of character instead of perfect squares. This was the structure in its completed stage, and building this base has been one of the funnest things I have done in DayZ in quite some time. And having something that you pictured in your head come to life really gives you that feel-good satisfaction when playing a game like DayZ, which can be so challenging at times. The only thing left to do on this base was to move all our loot boxes into the main loot room and add a gate below it for extra protection in the event of a raid. Then, after that, the boring process of organising all our loot. Once the loot was all organised, we decided that with anything we couldn't fit inside boxes or items we really didn't need, that we would take them all in the car to the black market trader and sell them to buy more stories so that we didn't have to worry about it in the future. A lot of this stuff did come from scavenging that raid in Portland, so after all, it did turn out to be worth all the pain of getting in there. Just gonna park the car up here somewhere.
Oh geez, I got back just in time. Hello? Anyone here? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay.
No, we're good.
We're good.
Which one's the black market, guys? Is it this guy?
This is the...
Yeah, this guy. He's the black market. We sold everything, and between us we got a decent amount of cash to invest in some new storage, and with the leftovers I might have treated myself. It really felt kind of strange at this point entering a fully built base after all these days of grinding, but it felt nice. We had really been playing a lot over the past few days to get this all constructed, and despite the setbacks we had along the way, we made it work. From our dodgy staircase with a drawbridge style door, our skinny walkways which I may or may not have fallen off many times to get inside our loaded and nicely organised loot rooms, or simply to just go down to our final platform to admire what we had managed to achieve. At the end of the day, we had a completed base, and we had plenty of gear along with vehicles to play around with. The question though was who and what do we play around with the following day. Okay, I don't think we're raided. Once again not raided, a massive sigh of relief. We logged in today to the announcement that you could buy C4 from the trader, as it was the last week of the server's wipe cycle. So if we did a few runs for the keycards we had, then maybe we could get some money to buy some C4s. The very first stop we had was the Deepwater oil rig. We had a keycard for this, and going off previous experience, these spawned barter items which sold for a lot. Oh my god. The plan was that after each of these trips we would go to the trader and sell everything, and then buy a C4. That way we were making one C4 every trip. But, as we soon discovered, making 50k on the server was a lot harder than we anticipated. With only 30k this trip, we knew we were in for the long run, or so we thought. When we got back to base to depot the money from this run, I quickly realised we had been collecting seeds for a certain plant that we could grow and sell for a lot more cash than these loot runs.
Where do we want?
With 2 greenhouses we stole at that raided base in Portland, we could grow some contraband and sell it at the weed dealer north of us. It took a little more time than doing the loot runs, but it was completely risk-free, so it made up for it. All we had to do was simply plant the seeds, water and fertilize them before waiting 1 hour for them to grow. Once grown, they could be harvested and the buds could be combined to make small packs. And 16 of these small packs combined with another 16 would allow you to make a brick. If we grew the seeds that were worth the most, then we could make quite a few bricks and make a lot of money. With 5 high value bricks obtained, we waited for nightfall and set out to the dealer in order to get our cash. $18K per Black Forest. This got us double what we got from that loot run, and in my eyes that made it worth it, especially considering this was way more fun. This cash was going to go straight into our fund for C4, and perfect timing too.
Oh, shut the lights off, shut the lights off. Turn the lights off. Oh, there's taillights on too.
Is that at the barn base? The barn base that housed the guys that killed us on our very first day had a helicopter landing on it, and our suspicion was that it was about to get raided. I took the money back to the base in the car whilst Hawk went to have a look.
Yeah, the heli's in the compound.
With Hawk confirming our suspicion, I grabbed some essentials for counter raiding before making my own way there. If we could steal some C4, that would be a massive head start, and maybe we could do a bigger raid than anticipated.
In the compound?
They are raiding it. Do not miss.
I hit him, but he's not dead.
You alright?
What is he shooting? I killed one.
Nice.
That him or you?
That's him. They're doing some crazy X game shit. I hit one. Killed one, maybe two.
Oh, there's one on me.
One's definitely dead.
There's one on me, I'm definitely.
I'm gonna push and help. This is me on you.
It's right there in front of me, right next to that
Let's
brown
see,
tree.
Yeah, I got it.
I need the gun on it, but.
I see him.
See the guy?
With no way in for me and Hawk, I returned to our base to grab the car so that we could boost inside. We needed to be fast because if I have learned anything on this server, people do not give up too easily.
Here, syringe.
Did that guy you kill have any boom?
No.
I'm checking this guy. Oh yeah, got one homemade. Well, at least we got one C4, and from no other than the same group we encountered yesterday who were raiding in Portland. We definitely knew that these guys would be back, and after clearing the inside of the barn base, it became apparent that we could finish this raid ourselves.
There's no roof
And then crouch.
over there.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Wait, I'm so close.
Lay down. Can you lay down?
Yeah, I'm up.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how they get up. Okay, they're main loot.
Don't fall down there and die.
We soon discovered that this base was potentially only 2 doors to get their main loot, but it wasn't confirmed until I got above and could see through the floor. Oh shit, I can see through the floor here. With it now confirmed, I knew we had enough to raid this base. It felt fitting because they were the reason for my first death. With the 1 C4 I got from the dead body, along with the cash back at the base, we could get a total of 4 C4, enough for both of these doors. I just needed to load up the little bird and make my way to the trader with the cash to get the 4 C4s whilst Hawk held down the base from the inevitable return of Wardy and his group. Once I got the cash from the base, I made my way to the trader to buy the C4 we needed. I was really trying to be as fast as I possibly could in order to beat Wardy and his team back to the raid. But when buying C4, Hawk let me know that they had returned, and although they couldn't get in without her seeing them, the pressure was now on.
Land at the Halley base.
I had to depot the C4s at base. I simply couldn't risk dying and losing them all after all the hard work we did to get them. I just needed to clear the outside of the barn once again, as Hawk had already killed one but heard at least one more.
I see him.
See him? See a freshie?
He's dead. I just headshot him.
After a little bit of time to see if there was any more, I took the car back to base to grab the C4. We knew they would return again, but if we were fast enough, we would be long gone by that stage. The only problem is, this is DayZ, and when you rush things, the game tends to punish you.
The car's just killed me.
Oh!
Was I pissed? Absolutely. But was there anything I could do about it? No. I had to get back. I just wasn't going to beat Wardy and his team this time. And it just so happens that Wardy's teammates had logged off, and instead of accepting his defeat like his teammates had, Wardy just had to go team with another large clan to come back and get his revenge. We had already cleaned up his team twice before at this stage, and with me being nowhere near the scene, Hawk was on her own. Outnumbered and outgunned, Hawk finally fell. Was this tough to accept? Yeah, it was. Because despite Wardy's new teammates, he took whatever was in that base and just packed up and left. He didn't even give us another chance to win back this raid that, dare I say it, he started. He was the one raiding this base to begin with, and now that he had all the C4 to do it, he still left.
Every time I jump on
This was disheartening, and was I going to give up? I was. I was in fact on the edge of giving up. But before I logged off that night, I wanted to log in the comfort of my very own base. In fact, this is where the video would have ended if I didn't hear a helicopter coming back towards our base.
Shush.
I'm typing in.
Little bird going to our base. They're coming for us. They're coming for us.
They're over our base or they're
Well,
coming
let's
back
just
to the
chill.
base?
Just chill on the outskirts of our base. Yeah. Here they come. Here they come. They
They're
want
coming
the.
to our base?
I think they know. Yeah, he's going for a landing.
Coming here.
Yeah, he's definitely landing down here. Yeah, he's landed on the beach. I don't rise. He's just locked it. White armbands, okay?
White armbands? Could this be Wardy or was it someone else? It sure would have made sense being Wardy, but as we soon discovered, it was the team Wardy was in fact teaming with, a clan under the name GST. Unsure as to why they were targeting our base, we laid patiently waiting for them to make their move.
See him, he's planting.
He's planting?
Killed him, yeah. Killed
Nice.
Him. Oh, I'm getting shot,
I'm looking for him, I don't see him. I see one. By our shed.
Don't shoot feet.
I know, I know.
We'll get a flank.
One might be there. There's a dropped bomb up here. Did you open our window up there?
So
He's up here.
hit him. No, he's alive.
He's dead. He's dead. He just jumped out. It was void. Wait, where's Wardy at,
Does he-
man? Why did
Does
he
he
get?
have
He has the
boom on? I
heli
bet he
key. He
lost.
has the heli key. He has 4 booms. And just like that, we were back in action. They brought the 4 C4 they had just stolen from us, plus another one, straight back to us. And I quickly grabbed what I could from their bodies, stored it in the base, stole their heli, and went to go pick up Hawk in the far south.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man.
They're following us! Well, I'll give it to them. They really don't give up on this server, and that was one hell of an RPG shot. But don't ask me how, we didn't lose anything. In fact, they somehow managed to crash their own heli into the ocean, as if they were trying to land and lost control according to Hawk. I later confirmed this by seeing the wreck myself. I think they got a little embarrassed because after this, they didn't come back to the area of the crash. Or at least me and Hawk didn't sit around long enough to see if they did.
land in the water?
After all, we had a raid to do.
All this time anticipating our moments arrive. Can you feel it coming? Ready for the world we're taking. All you ever wanted is here. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting. The world is waiting.
Is that yours?
That was someone else's, I think.
Our base is getting raided.
Well, in the end, we managed to raid this base ourselves,
base is
but
getting raided.
we didn't have time to sit around and slowly work our way through this loot because GST had come back to finish what they started. And this time they brought their friends, of which Wardy was probably one. There wasn't much inside of this base anyway, but nonetheless I didn't really care. If my base was getting raided, I needed to look through all of this loot, grab whatever was going to help us, and go defend our base.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting. Yeah, they're doing our base. They're just chilling on this bridge. It's easy. It's unrateable. I can't. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
He's dead.
Look, they're gonna push now. They're gonna push us.
Flank. Move.
One dead,
you
one
see him?
dead, one dead. There's one more with a tan hood.
Where?
Right by the shed.
Where?
On my body basically.
Yeah.
That moment's
I'm up.
He's dead.
I'm dead.
Oh, I see him.
My death is the marking point for the end of this video, as it was like 4 or 5 AM when all of this went down. I hope you all enjoyed the adventure we had building this treehouse, and I know I haven't uploaded in a long time, 2.5 months to be exact, but that's all gonna change beginning with this video, I promise. Next video is already in the recording stage, and if you guys haven't already, why not drop a like, subscribe, and go follow my Twitter. Thanks so much for sticking around, see ya in the next one.
Cheers to my past. I'm doing great now, just in case they ask. In the booth and I lay it down. I might take a nap, and they thought I was playing around. Now it's up like my tax. Living fast, over limit on the freeway. Hope no cops pass. Had to dip off for a minute, yeah that's my bad. But I can't stay for too long. I gotta go. I grab my bag and hit the dash. Yeah, adios. I drop the clutch and slam the gas, and it's vamonos. If you're not first, then you're in last. Ricky Bobby quote, you gotta know. Work hard, get dough. I can't get no sleep, please make my life more simple. Now's inside these shoes, so I don't stomp, I tiptoe. Fell 1,000 times and still I roll no limp though. But I wouldn't trade a thing for what I have. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die young, I hope I'm bad. They say the good die young, I hope I'm bad.